Hello, hello. Today, we're going to play Blue-White Control. This is Watu's list. I always loved Blue-White Control. Watu's, Eubanks. Pretty sure this is Watu's list. Some of the unique things. Let's play Hall of Heliod's Generosity, where you can, like, loop Shark Typhoons, Bindings. Dress Downs can be looped with Hall of Heliod's Generosity. There's only the one, but Dress Down's really good right now. Solitude. All these cards are really good. So we're going to jam. We're going to see what it's like. We're going to play some games, and we're going to... It's a lot of Shark Typhoons here. A lot of Shark Typhoons. And let's play in a league, and let's see how we go. See how it goes. Modern League. Jeskai Control. All right. Let's jam. Let us jam. Alright, this hand's pretty sweet. Let's keep. What's up, Clapstorm? What's up, Mox Amethyst? Let's start with this. We use this one to get the Triome. This one can get the basic. We want to get the Triome. We want to turn on the Leyline Binding. Arid Mesa, huh? What the hell's playing Arid Mesa? Alright. So let's crack. Let's get Raffine's Tower, I suppose. Raffine gives us black. And then we can use this. Fetch out the other Triome. And we have all the colors. It's going okay. It's going okay. How you enjoying the new set, Mercurio? It looks like some of the cards pretty hard to beat. Okay, so we're playing against creativity here. Explore, sure. Hard Evidence. Oh, man. I haven't played against Hard Evidence in forever. That's pretty wild. Okay, so I guess we can crack this, get this Triome. We can Leyline Binding. We can Leyline Binding. I guess we'll hit the Clue token for now. Then we'll go to our turn. Then we can 1, 2, 3. Play Tef. Tefbone bounces the crab. We can bounce this Leyline Binding later, and then we can Solitude if they go for it. Okay. Leyline Binding's kind of nuts. It's kind of very strong. So if they go for it here, we have the Solitude. Last night was one of the most tilting experiences you've ever had playing Magic? Really? Just remember, my friend, if you're ever like super tilted, just take a little siesta, you know? Magic will be there when you get back. Jeez, they're just going for it, huh? Alright, well. I'll get that out of here. Get that out of here. Alright. That kind of sucked, but at the same time, like, it's okay to do that kind of stuff. Okay. Shocker Nation, thank you for the 1 year. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Alright. Prismatic Command, deal 2 damage. I feel like we should resolve this Deluge right now with this on the stack. Because chances are they're going to have Spell Pierce up after this. So let's resolve this Deluge. While we can, while it's safe, before this gets Spell Pierced. Okay, let's take... we have a land. Let's take a Solid Dude, and let's take another Deluge. Alright. Alright. Maybe it was wrong, because now they could play a Wrenn and 6. But if they had a Wrenn and 6, they would have played it already. Alright. Now we just be patient. Patience is the name of the game here. That's just, maybe it's how I want to play. They discarded 2 Archons here. That's kind of wild. That's a lot. Alright, I'm gonna jam a Solitude, I believe. Just get a clock on him. Just get that silly thing out of here. They're bolting my guy. What's up? What's up, Burnt? What's up, voices? Alright. So, we have Archmage Charm. I kind of want to make a land drop here. But I don't really want to Deluge now and then be tapped out. We'll just be patient. Patience, patience, patience. Slow and steady and boring. The blue-white control way. Be as boring as you can. As derpy, as slow. Alright, we have the Deluge here. But the Deluge loses to Spell Pierce, so we're gonna Archmage Charm ourselves. I don't really want to get Spell Pierced. Okay, well. Make a land drop. And that's it. Pass the turn. Make a land drop. Pass the turn. The way of blue-white control. I've made a land drop. I've made a land drop. Now I will pass the turn. Again, I don't really want to get my Memory Deluge Spell Pierced here. I think I am going to cycle a Dress Down, though. I am going to cycle a Dress Down. Just because. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I wish you good luck. I hear that the people are complaining about the Praetors. People are complaining that, like, Shieldred's in the set. Is that just on Magic Arena, or is it, like... Is it just, like, all over the place? Uh-huh. It's in the draft boosters? So people are going to play against Shieldred in the Phyrexia All-Is-One stuff. Really? That's kind of lame. Alright. How do we wish to battle this? How do we wish to battle? I guess we go... Counterspell? Sick. Sick. Alright. Let's hardcast. Let's hardcast a solid, dude. Boink. That's kind of crazy that you can open Shieldred in your set. They're not, like, in this set. I don't like that. I kind of don't like that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't like that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just sit here and chill. We can take 1. No big deal. Scourge and Jet. I don't think I'm going to make it 7 hours, though. Alright. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cast this Deluge. Let's get Teferi and Shark Typhoon. Let's make a 2/2 Shark. Because we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a 2/2. What's up? Done. Shark Typhoon time. Alright. Now it is time for Teferino. They'll probably scoop to this. Yeah. The way of control. The turn 10 scoop. When we've done nothing. Literally nothing. Alright. So we want Flame Blitz, right? Flame Blitz deals 5 damage to target Ren and 6. But I don't know. I think Crumble to Dust is a little ambitious. Let's think. Let us think here together, friends. Veto seems good. Veto seems good. Spragsy seems good. I don't think the Dress Down does what... This is Wafo's deck, yeah. But I didn't want to, like, try and steal his... Yeah. So I think we want... I think we're looking at these cards, right? We're looking at these. Now, the question is this too much? Is this too fancy to try and crumble to dust their shenanigans? That's probably too much. Because if we, like, tap out and they just spell pierce this, we'll feel foolish. So let's not bring that in. Okay. So let's agree that we want these. They have a lot of 1-drops, and we don't play 1-drops, so I guess we do have the Flame Blitz, but we can cycle these. Yeah. So let's shave some verdicts. Let's shave a verdict or two. Sort mana value. I want to shave a... Shark Typhoon seems okay. Let's shave a Deluge. Only 2 Teferis? It seems so criminal. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could see that. We could cut these endings. I guess they are the only way to deal with a... No, we'll just counter it. Alright. Let's play this. Cut all the verdicts. Alright, we'll do this. Let's do this. This seems pretty reasonable. Maybe we don't want the Archmage charms if they're going to be playing as many, like, Veil of Summers and shit. Let's try and get this Deluge back in. I kind of want this Deluge card advantage stuff. What do I cut for it? I'll cut the Fire Ice. Fire Ice seems really good against killing. Let's cut a Shark Typhoon. The problem with this deck is you can't talk to chat. Yeah. Alright. Let's... I can talk to chat. We can talk to chat. We love chat, so we always want to talk to chat. Alright, so let's start off with this. Start off with this. Get one of the Triomes, probably the black one. Oh, wow. Let's get Raffine's Tower. Then let's just pass. Let's just pass. There's no point in running any of our spells into God knows what they have, right? No point. No point running anything we have into their permission, into their whatever. We can be patient. We can be patient. See, it's interesting to note that they just fetched Steam Vents instead of, like, a Triome. Kind of weird to me. Weird, man. Why'd they fetch that? Alright, well, it doesn't really matter what they did, why they did. Doesn't really matter why they did what they did. Okay. We'll fetch out the other Triome here. Oh, never mind. Did I say we'll fetch out the other Triome? I guess we could fetch out the red here. No, we need this to get our Leyline Binding cheaper. Let's just get an island. Let's keep our life total high against the Lightning Bolt deck. And let's go... Counter the spell. I don't know if you guys have ever played against Fable. It's gross. Fable is so broken. Alright, so we have a choice of resolving the Chalice on 1 here. Or we can Spreading Seas the Triome and take them off green. Given the fact we don't have another white card, if we go Chalice on 1 and then they just go land go for it, we'll probably be okay with that. Chalice on 1, it stops Spell Pierce, it stops Veil of Summer, it stops Lightning Bolt, it stops I'm just gonna Chalice on 1. It stops all their, annoying 1-drops. Spell Pierce, Fluster Storm, Veil of Summer, yada yada yada, Lightning Bolt, Hard Evidence, those cards. I mean, if they just go for it here, we have a Solitude in our hand to get. We could just... Shit. Okay, alright. Uh-oh. Well, Shark Typhoon. Well, Shark Typhoon, we have a job for you. Okay, we need to draw land. Unfortunately, we need to draw land, so let's go... fuck. Now reaching a bit of the danger zone here. I guess we're going to play Spreading Seas on this to try and hit a land. Maybe we should... Alright, we did it. We're great. Anyone know why Waffo quit streaming? Well, it was the same day as the World Cup. So I imagine he was just so devastated that France lost the World Cup. I don't know. Streaming's kind of a hassle and doesn't really pay that great, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Those are my guesses. Why does Control not play Force? You don't really need to. You're kind of just like playing slow and steady most of the time anyway. Alright. Counter the Ren in 6. This Jace is a problem. We need a Leyline Binding. I guess we can Archmage Charm ourselves for a Binding. We'll make a 3/3 Shark at the end of turn. We'll just pass for now. As long as we make our land drop, that's all that really matters. Jace is going to be annoying, though. It's hard to beat a Brainstorming Jace every turn. Very difficult to beat this card. Hopefully they have a bunch of 1s in their hand, but they would get to Brainstorm them away. Ren in 6? Sure. Fortunate. Unfortunate, we're going to have to deal with Ren in 6 now, too. Gonna have to deal with all of them. Alright. We'll cycle Shark Typhoon. I'm gonna get a red here. I'm gonna get Steam Vents here. So that if we do get Leyline Binding, it'll only cost 2. Because we need to untap thing. We want our Shark Typhoon to have 3 toughness. So it can't be killed with... we want it to have 3 toughness, so it can't be killed to lightning or the command, Prismatic command, because they can't bolt because of the Chalice. I guess they could destroy the Chalice and then bolt, but we're doing this. Control has played Force in different times. Alright, let's get this Jace out of here. Okay. Alright, that's sick. We got the Jace. Hell yeah. Alright, so step number 1 is killing Jace. Alright. We've killed Jace. Step number 1 of our evil diabolical plan to take over this game has been achieved. Jace is dead. Death to Jace. Now we have to deal with this Ren in 6. And slow and steady wins this race. Slow and steady. 1, 2. Explore? Absolutely. Jace will live on forever. I'm sure Jace is like their golden boy. They're going to like D whatever him and he's going to be fine. They're going to like rescue him or re-spark him or whatever the hell they do. Let's get this Triome. I think we need to save these at this point. Ooh, Prismatic Ending. That's a good one. I guess we just kill this. That seems better than attacking it. Oh yeah. 1, 2. Kill that. That's pretty cool. You have to let me know how it works out. Alright. Let's attack them for 3. We attack them for 3. They attack us for 1. We're winning. We do not have 2 counterspells up, though. Which is moderately annoying. But we have to think that this Chalice is doing work. I have to just assume that this Chalice is doing work. Alright, the dwarves are out. Oh, they're going full dwarf mode here? Okay. All of the dwarf homies are out. Maybe we shouldn't have attacked with a shark token. Should have left it back on defense. Alright. Yep. The dwarfs go marching. Yeah. We'll cast the Solitude at the end of this turn. It is possible that we just die, though, if we tap out for the Solitude. I think Necromentia is very important. I think it's just the best thing you can do against some of the unfair shit that's happening. That's just my take. Like, there are decks that are just doing more unfair things than we are capable of dealing with as a Yawgmoth deck. Like, Belcher, like, you know, these decks are just doing unfair things. And I think it's not a big cost to play Necromentia, to play it as a 2-of, to deal with the large-scale... Like, I'll give you an example. I know Control for Days complains about the Tron matchup. He's down to 1 Necromentia, you know? Yeah, but, I mean, certain decks you don't have... You have the option of not dealing with it, right? But, like, in a deck like Yawgmoth where you're, you know... You basically are... Some decks in Modern are faster combo than you. Right? And you don't have a lot of... Like, what are you supposed to do? Just try and combo faster? That's not exactly how the deck works, you know? Sometimes you have to be... You have to accept that you have to play unfair cards to beat unfair decks. You know? Like, how do you... It's the best card in the mirror. It's a good card in the mirror. It's not the best card, but it's a very powerful card in the mirror. I played a mirror the other day, and one time what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, shit. We're going to get wrecked here, because they're going to have Flusterstorm. We don't have the mana to pay, because they cast this. Shit. Yup. Now we're doomed. That's not good for us. No, no, no. Damn it. Alright, well. Do they get all 3? I want to see... Okay, alright. That sucked. That sucked. All because we Prismatic Ending the Wrenn. If we had just left our mana up, we would have been fine. Alright, let's run it back. Chalice did seem good. We just had to play around Flusterstorm. So, the way Flusterstorm is worded, right? Flusterstorm is worded... The storm puts the triggers on the stack. It doesn't cast them. Yeah, they're copies, they aren't cast. Like, Fluster. So the way the storm mechanic... When you cast this spell, copy it for each time it was cast before. So the original cast of the spell is countered by the Chalice, but then all the copies go on the target, because the copies have no CMC. Would you like to play first? Yes. Reveal. I guess we keep. I'm gonna fetch out... I'm only needing to 5. I guess we're gonna fetch out... This is kind of a rough call, right? Because on one hand, we want to fetch out the Esper land, and on the other, we want to fetch out this. So I think I'm going to fetch out Esper, so we can have access to Veto. Okay. And if they don't play a Wrenn and 6 here, we'll probably cycle the Flame Blitz to make sure we hit our land drop. Or we can cycle Hallowed Moonlight. We have like 4 counters to their stuff here. I think I'm going to cycle... What am I going to cycle here? We gotta cycle one of these. Guess I cycle the Flame Blitz. Blink. Okay. Stroland. Oh, we're so good at this game. We're so good at this game. So good at this game. We should... I mean, we have Leyline Binding for this. But it does give him 2 cards, so we probably should just counter this. I think we should counter this with a... Maybe we just let this go, and then we Archmage Charm at the end of turn. This does kind of let them unmulligan, but... Let's Archmage Charm. They'll probably get Spell Pierce this or something, but... This gives us a chance to... This is not the best card to fight over Counter Wars. It's so expensive. That's what happened last game, is they just had Spell Pierce. Because if we had Counterspells in that last game, we would have won. If they Spell Pierce this or whatever, I don't really care. I mean, obviously I would prefer if they didn't, but we have to get through them eventually, you know? Alright, Spell Pierce is used. We whiffed on our land drop. Unfortunate. We'll cycle Hallowed Moonlight at the end of their turn. They only have 3 cards. We could have Hallowed Moonlight in response to that dwarf token. Maybe that would have been smarter. Alright. Let's cycle Hallowed Moonlight here. We can't Binding. Bro. Alright. This is why I can't play control decks. This is why I can't play control decks. I could draw off the clue. Hell yeah. Okay. So this is unfortunate. Not drawing a land. I guess we'll Binding one of these things. Let's veto this. Like, we don't want to walk into Veil. Oh, they're going to Veil anyway. Unfortunate. Imagine if we had 2 mana and we could just... Oh, tilt. Imagine if we could Counterspell this. Imagine... Can't be countered, can't be countered. Can't be countered. Can't be countered. I can't believe we're going to lose this match. Because we missed on land drops. Oh, now we draw the land. Awesome. Oh, boy. How do we get out of this? I guess we have to... We don't want to let them... I guess we don't have much of a choice. We could probably Binding the Shaman. We get this. Binding costs 1. And then we can Binding the Shaman. And we'll call it a day. Okay. The problem is their interaction is so cheap. And our interaction is expensive and clunky. And they're able to out-mana value us. Which is unfortunate. But we could get through this. We just gotta draw lands. That's all we need to do. Draw lands. We'll be okay. No lands. We'll be in this position we're in right now. I mean, we're only taking 1 damage a turn. Alright. We do need to throw down a Leyline Binding here. Explore. Sure. We should throw down a Leyline Binding. Probably on the Fable. Just to stop the token. Alright, well, let's walk into another Spell Pierce. Eventually they'll run out of Spell Pierces, right? Oh, they're out of Spell Pierces. That's lovely. Oh, tilt. Okay. Yield. Maybe I should Memory Deluge there, but... to try and hit a land drop, but then we're just totally exposed to... whatever the hell they want to do. Which is a bit too much. Now they have to worry about Shark Typhoon cycling and stuff like that. So they'll attack with 1, 2. I guess they're not worried about Shark Typhoon cycling, so that's fine. That's fair. Alright, let's Binding here, or let's Deluge. If they counter this, it would suck, but we need lands. Lands and Teferi? Well, Teferi seems good. Okay. Let's play 1, 1, 2. Play Teferi. Play Teferi. So this does put a damper to a lot of their activities. 1, 2, 3. Target player draws 2, create a treasure. Sure. Wow, they've discarded 1, 2, 3 Archons. Spell Pierce. I guess I pay for this. 1, 2, yes. Well, some of these lists are only playing 3 Archons. So let's unsummon the Leyline Binding. I guess we unsummon one of these things. Okay. Our Teferi's going to die, but it's okay. They only have 1 Archon left in the deck, and we have 2 Solitudes, so we should be good. Okay. Kind of wild that they attacked with this. Alright, what do we got? Creativity, sure. I will discard the Chalice? No, I probably discard the Shark Typhoon. I don't know why they attack with this, right? They should be like making a copy of it. Okay, so now we're gonna our turn. And we're just gonna hard cast a Solitude. What do we do here? I think we Solitude, pitch Solitude. Solitude, pitch Solitude. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think we Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1. I don't want to get Thought Seized out of the game. I don't want to get bolted out of the game. And we probably should just Leyline Binding this. I guess we can wait. See what they do with it. See if they do something. Ren. Well, let's Counterspell Ren. They have 1 card left in their hand, and we're going to Leyline Binding this. Dwarven Mine. Okay. Okay. Make a Goblin Shaman. Alright, let's go Leyline Binding. Get the Shaman. Okay. Go to our turn. Let's just hardcast. Let's just hardcast this solid dude. Get rid of the reflection of Kiki Jiki. Play this land. Alright, so they do have a couple of digs here with the Fable. But we are getting to the point where we can actually activate the Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Alright, we don't need to do that just yet. Let's go to combat, begin combat, attack. And we probably return our little kitty friend. Our little kitty. Return the kitty. Pass the turn. Okay. I didn't think we were going to win that one. I did not think we were going to win that one. But unfortunately, when you play Archons and you discard them, it costs you. There is a cost doing that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for them. Lucky for us, unfortunate for them. It's like when I used to play Living End, right? When I used to play Living End, I would just draw all 3 Living Ends. And I would just lose. And that was just the way of things. You know? Okay, so what do we got here? Sand's lacking in the land department, but we have a cycler. We can turn to Leyline Binding. It's not terrible. Chancellor of Annex? What the shit? What the... Oh, boy. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I am intrigued. It's been a while since I've seen Chancellor of Annex. Alright. So this is some kind of saga deck. Some kind of cool saga deck. Okay. We have to maybe watch out for Blood Moon. Asmo, sure. Asmo resolves. Cookbook. Alright. Alright, let's get... I guess we get Rug Triome, because we have white. This gives us green-red. So this will cost 1 mana. Yeah, I don't... They have to play Saga over Blood Moon. Okay. So... They still have the Chancellor that was revealed. The Chancellor of the Annex was revealed. So we can't just Leyline Binding this. But I am going to pay 2 for it. So we can cycle the Shark Typhoon to draw a card. Daredevil. Lots of food tokens over there. Lots and lots of food tokens. There's the Saga, unfortunately. Alright. Luckily we have 3 dress downs in this list, so we just got to get to the dress downs. It's a lot of artifacts. It's a lot of artifacts. So we know their hand. Their hand is Chancellor and Daredevil. So we just have to beat this Saga, and then we'll be good. So let's go 1, 2, cycle the Shark Typhoon. 1, 2, done. Get a land. Give us the land. Give us the land. Alright, well. So... We can Binding this, but we have the Verdict to clean everything up. So we get 1 punched from the... Oh, this is going to be... So I guess we'll clean everything up with a Verdict. So we'll have to use a Leyline Binding on the 1 Saga token at the end here, or maybe we use it on Asmo. Maybe we just use it on Asmo now. Yeah, let's just use it on Asmo. Boink. Alright, so we gotta go 1, 2, cast Leyline Binding, pay for the 1 for the Chancellor. Yes. And we'll just throw the Binding on Asmo here. Let's get Asmo out of here. Maybe we have the Archmage Charm, which takes the Saga token. They just killed it. Interesting. They killed it. They didn't even want me to have it. That's so sad. I wanted to have an Asmo. So sad. Alright, so we have Solitude. We have Shark Typhoon that can block. We have Archmage Charm to take it. Why not Charm the Asmo? They had Chancellor in play. They revealed Chancellor on one, so if we would have cast Charm, it would have been countered. Another cookbook. 10/10s. They're making quite the giant 10/10s. Am I going to pre-release? No. Alright, we're going to make a 1/1 Shark Typhoon. Going to block with a 1/1. Sharky. A little shark. A little baby shark. Do. Block with the baby. Alrighty. No dress down, please. I don't have it yet. I don't has yet. So now we one blue Verdicto. Supreme Verdicto. Okay. They're going to make a lot of food tokens. A lot of food tokens. They have a time sev. In their Boros deck. Verdict. They're going to be making so many treasures. Oh my god, this is going to be so much food. They're so hungry. No, we don't do goblins. No. We're a civilized stream. We don't have goblins or merfolk on this stream. Just kidding. I play those decks. Whenever I have too many play points, I'm like, oh, let's play goblins. Ragavan? What the shit is this? Is this worth a solid, dude? I don't think so. I guess we'll take a hit from Ragavan. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen from one hit with Ragavan? Nothing. What's up, Lord Beerus? Good games earlier. Create a food token. Alright, I'm gonna crack this fetch. I'm gonna get the Triome, the Raffine's Tower. And Storm Splinter, thank you for the follow. Alright, so we have 5 mana here. Asmo. That's a lot of food they have to eat. So, what do we want to do here? I guess we can't double Archmage Charm because of the Hall of Heliod's Generosity. So I guess we can Solitude the Ragavan. They're just going to they're just going to kill this. I guess we just put this land into play tapped and yield to the turn. We can gain control of the Asmo. We'll just probably counter the Ragavan. Alright, let's counter this Ragavan. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. Alright. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast this. If they make us eat, right? The way Asmo works, sacrifice food, target creature deals 6 damage to itself, right? So we'll gain 6 life with this, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah, there's one Hall. Why you play this card? I don't know. Watu's a much smarter person than me. He's much smarter control person, so he plays this, so we're just kind of copying. Hall of Heliod Generosity. It's a weird one to play with Archmage Charm, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like this card wins the late game, but that late game you're like already winning anyway, so You know? It's got weird tension to me, where it's like, okay. On one hand, it does win the late game. On the other hand, you already win the late game as blue-white control generally. Okay, so Ragavan's out of here. It is pre-release day. Are you excited? Alright, let's play Chalice on 1. Done. Yeah, Waffle's a pretty smart guy. I'm not a smart guy. So we'll just Archmage Charm this. They'll kill it. Create a food token. Makes sense. Heliod good in mirror, 4-color grindy matchups. Yeah. Uncounterable, unkillable sharks. I guess I'll just take this. Let's just give it. Give it to me! I don't know what they have in their deck. Yeah, 6 damage, sure. I can't have nice things, apparently. I can't have nice things. 1, 2, 3. Ranger Captain of Eos. Yeah, okay. Okay. Gonna get an Asmo. Discard. Attack the treasure. Play Asmo. Okay, well, we got another verdict, so. Don't forget to finish my lady. Yeah, I know. Very helpful, right? Alright, let's crack this. Let's get a fetch land tapped. Let's get Steam Vents tapped. Alright, unfortunately they have a lot of game actions to take. They are the permanents, the game options deck. So they're doing their game options stuff. Verdicto. Yeah, I can't cast non-creature spells. I'm gonna return a Shark Typhoon. I'll return Shark Typhoon here. Yeah, Asmo's, that card's good. That card's very good. Let us return Shark Typhoon on top of our library. That sword is seems like it's very powerful. Alright, are we just Chad casting the Shark Typhoon? Yeah, we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. Cast. Okay. Maybe this is greedy, but maybe I should be digging to look for Dress Down. But we can, like, Archmage Charm take these elemental tokens and, like, make elemental tokens a block, and we'll hardcast the shark. What's happening? What are they doing here? Oh, they're returning. What did they return? They returned an Asmo, it looks like. Yeah. Asmo. So this is going to get a little bit complicated here. Because they could just kill... We can't block with anything now. Let's just draw a Dress Down. Counterspell. Alright. Let's just pass the turn. We can't steal Asmo, but they can just kill it in response, right? Asmo can kill himself. So we're going to have to Archmage Charm and take the giant saga token, I guess. Because they're going to equip Shadow Sphere to it and stuff. Yup. A 1919. Totally reasonable. What's up, Zach and Flames? How are you? Okay, so I'm making another one. What if we took the Shadow Sphere? The problem is we can't get blockers, because they'll just kill all our blockers forever with Asmo. Right? They'll just kill our blockers forever with Asmo. I guess we could take the Asmo. We'll see. We'll see what they do here. They're creating a food. Yeah, they have all the food they could ever want. Alright, so begin combat. Let's take a construct? Or do we take Asmo? If we take Asmo, they just kill Asmo and we die. So we have to take the construct. I have to take this. And we get a Sharky. Well, they'll just wait for it to go to my side and then kill it on my side. Where it's a 2, you know? That's what I do. Yeah, we have to take the construct. Well, the problem is the Asmo will still be in play. Maybe. Maybe we could have done that. 6 damage. Kill the shark. Gain control of the construct. Yeah. Cycle Street Wraith. Yeah, we should have stole the Asmo. And then if they go to kill Asmo... Wait for it to go to my side. Wait for it to go to my side. And kill it. That is one way to do it. Yeah. Interestingly, no. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So... what do you need to do here? I think we should return the Shark Typhoon. Do we want to draw the Shark Typhoon? That's the question. The question is, do we want to draw a Shark Typhoon? And I think the answer is no. Because they could just kill whatever. We have to draw. We have to get lucky here. Is it better than a random card? Because we just cycle it and they just kill our thing. And they can kill whatever we do with all the Asmo food. So we need to draw... That's a good one. That is a good one. Alright. Let's play Teferi. Trigger. Teferi is a good one. Well, we have to deal with the... looping Shark Typhoons doesn't accomplish anything as long as they have 1,000,000 food and an Asmo. Teferi is the... What the shit is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Alright, hold on. Show preview plan. What do we do here? You may exile a white card you have mana X rather than K. Okay. The next time X damage of your choice would be... what? They exiled the... Oh! This just... Okay, alright. No. This kills us. If we don't counter it. Right? Because they Asmo... The next time X damage, it would do 7 damage to me. So, we will... It doesn't kill me, but I am going to counter it. It is build your own stuffy doll. It would only do 7 damage to me, though. So, it's not the end of the world. Alright. So now Teferi resolves. And we're going to unsummon... Actually, we're going to unsummon the Leyline Binding. And then we can replay the Leyline Binding to get a Shark. Unsummon. They can also fizzle our draw. If we unsummon this, then they can kill it in response. Right? So we want to wait. Oh, we got 2 Leyline Bindings. That's actually kind of cool. I guess we'll just pass. Yeah, if we bounce the Construct token, they could just sack it in response and we wouldn't draw a card. We tapped a little awkwardly, but we have to use both of these Leyline Bindings at the same time. Yeah, Shining Shoal. Alright. They have a lot of... Do I just want to Leyline Binding both of these right now? I think I do, right? I don't want to get Shining Shoaled or whatever. Alright, let's play a Binding. Let's have this first Binding hit Asmo. Alright, Leyline Binding. Let's get Asmo. Yeah. Okay. So they probably would need to kill our Sharks now. But we'll have this Binding to make a Shark after this Asmo's gone. They don't like us having any Sharks. I just want a Sharknado. You have to remember this is game 1, too. This is game 1. We have a lot to play. Alright, so that gets exiled. Now we're going to put this in play and get rid of the other Construct token. And we'll have a 6/6. Alright. Now, I think we want to upkeep, stop, use Hall of Heliod to return the Shark Typhoon. Alright. Binding you. Get out of here. Yeah. That's how Control works. You play all the time, and takes a while. Double hardcast, double Chadcast. Maybe. We might have to do that. Alright, we have a 6/6. Yeah, 11 minutes. Oh, they can pitch a Myriad as Shattering Shining Shoal. Oh, the Asmos. Just let Asmo go. Just let him go, please. Alright, am I upkeep stopping? Am I upkeep stopping to return a Shark Typhoon? It doesn't do anything if we do that. I guess we should do it, right? No, let's not. It doesn't do anything. Alright, this goes up. 1, 2, 3. Return this. I guess I just play this land. Okay. We could die here if they have another one of those weird Shining Shoals. We do actually die to a Shining Shoal, which is unfortunate. Hardcasting the Shark doesn't do anything. They just kill it with food tokens. They'll just kill it with food tokens. What is it? It doesn't do anything. We just die, you know, like it just dies. You know? Whatever we cast just dies. They have more than enough food. Alright, we're going to 6, which is dead to Shining Shoal. We just need... Lion Sash. Yup. Yeah. Lion Sash. What? Reconfigure. Sure. Alright, let's crack this. Let's thin out the deck a little bit. Get a Hallowed Fountain. We need to draw an answer to this, Asmo. Obviously. Returning the Shark Typhoon doesn't do anything. That does something. So we're at a plus. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Deluge. Deluge. I will take a solid dude, and I will take a Mystic Gate. We'll play the lands, and we'll pass the turn. And then at some point, we will cast a solid dude. I mean, it's going to end in 9 minutes, and this is game 1. And you know the messed up part is they've needed, like, all this food. You know? They've needed all this food. Yeah, it's going to be a clock win, unfortunately. Asmo decks are incredibly boring. What are they? What one drop are they putting in? Ragavan? Ugh. Lion Sash. I mean, we can't beat a Shining Shoal, you know? We can't beat this stuff. Exile our land. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Solid Dude. Solid Dude, their Asmo. Asmo. They could just get another Asmo. They still have one more in the graveyard. Well, we gotta do this. Yay, we gained more life. Hopefully this stupid Ragavan doesn't hit anything good. Yeah. Alright. So this Teferi is active. So we can Teferi, bounce the Leyline Binding, and draw a card off this. And then we can Binding one of these. It's too late for the Chalice on 0. We'll just bounce this Binding. Alright, so we'll play the... Alright, first off, let's play the land. Let's go bounce this Leyline Binding. Well, I guess we'll bounce this Leyline Binding. Bounce this Leyline Binding. Unfortunately, we're probably going to die to this. I guess we play the Orphan Guard here. We'll play Orphan Guard. We'll make them food token it. And they still have 2 cookbooks, which is basically 2 more Asmos. Yeah. The cookbooks get them back the Asmos. Right now they have 1 Asmo left in the deck. What's up? How are you? So they have to, like, kill this. Yeah. We have to Binding the Lion Sash here. We have to Leyline Binding. Trigger. We gotta get the Lion Sash or we die. Have to get the Lion Sash. Just letting them tick down the clock. Alright, so we do need to get lucky here, or we are going to lose this game. We are going to lose this game if we don't draw, obviously. Seeing as how we have nothing in our hand. Archmage Charm. I would have liked to have drawn that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Memory Deluge. That is a hell of a card. Let's take Archmage Charm and another Deluge. Okay. Now we'll wait for them to go to combat, and we'll Archmage Charm the Asmo, and then we'll cast Deluge to make blockers. Okay. It's quite the pain in the ass. It's so crazy. They've probably made 10 minutes of food tokens this game, and they've needed all the food tokens. Yeah. They've used so much food. 10 minutes of food tokens. It's true. The famine is happening. Alright. 6 damage to the shark. We're going to wait for them to go to combat. Equip the Ragavan. Sure. So now we'll wait for them to go to combat. Okay, so now we're going to go blue, blue, blue. Let's go Archmage Charm, Asmo. Make a shark. Listen, I'm up time on my opponent. That's how you know I'm not Waffo. I'm up time on my opponent. Sorry, that was mean. That was mean. I'm just sorry. That was a bad joke. True though. Alright, so this goes away. Alright. So now, can we have Asmo? Alright, I have Asmo. Now we're going to go blue, 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 blue. Cast Memory Deluge. Get a shark that blocks the monkey. Alright. Whew. That was a game 1. That was a game 1. That was a game 1. Alright. Let's bring in Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace seems good. Stony Silence. Stony Silence seems good. Spreading Seeds seems good. Dress Down seems good. Chalice on 1 seems good. Chalice on 0 seems good. Yeah, it's kind of a slower card. Sweaty Pants. It's a slower card, but it still does work. It's still a good card. Board into Yorion? I know, right? Do we want Crumble the Dust to hit Sagas? Or we probably have enough to deal with Sagas with 4 Dress Downs. This is probably enough to deal with Saga. Alright, what are we cutting? What goes out? Now, what goes out is kind of the real issue. Let's cut these counterspells. They're kind of slow and, like, their shit costs, like, 1 and 2 mana. So it's going to be hard for us to get. I like shaving these. Although Shark was pretty fabulous in that last game. Maybe we cut a Memory Deluge if we're bringing in the Rest in Pieces. I like Shark to block Ragavan. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Just let the opponent take game actions. We almost died to a shoal, though. That's the scary part of this game. Is we legit almost died to whatever the hell shoal that was. What's up, Quiet? Alright, let's mulligan this. We'll keep this. We'll put back Binding, because we don't have the mana for Binding. Or we putting back Archmage Charm, because we don't have the mana for that either. I guess with this basic planes, we're probably not going to get to Archmage Charm anytime soon. Vantage. Alright, so now Vial on 0 becomes useless. Because they can just Vial in the dude for free. Tilt. That fucking dude. That motherfucker. That's the one. That's the one they could get for free. No, I'm so sick of this dude. I'm so sick of this guy. Alright. Why did they shock? What do they have? Lion Sash? Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic. What are they getting? Cauldron Complete. Oh, he's trying to end the game. He's just trying to end the game. Alright, we gotta get this Triome. We gotta get this Triome. And then we play this, and then we go bop, bop, bop. Get out of here. Get out of here. Silly. Alright. We could have maybe messed around with Cauldron Complete and like let Cauldron come into play and then gotten rid of it, which might have been smarter because they probably have Wear Tears in their sideboard. But who knows? Who knows what our opponent's up to? If you told me our opponent's up to something reasonable, I would not believe you. Alright, let's put this land into play. Here it comes. Here comes the Wear. Should have known better. Should have known better. To save it for the thing. Shit. That's bad for us. That's incredibly bad for us. Look at all this. Look at all this. Well, we're dead this game. I guess we could draw an Archmage Charm and take the Cauldron. Archmage Charm would be a good draw. I think the Fuse is 3. But I don't fucking know. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure it's 3. Alright, I'm taking 9. Yeah. Alright, we're at 2. Good. Good, good, good. Well, I guess I can... Spreading Seas. We could draw... Nope. We're dead. We are dead. We're dead here. Okay, so what does this change about our plans? I think Chalice of the Void is just not a good card. I think it's too random. They have too much crazy CMC. They're doing too many wild things. I don't think we want Chalice of the Void. Okay? Let's bring in Counterspells. But I think Chalice of the Void is a little too wonky. Yeah. Would you like to play first? Yes. Alright, let's keep... I guess we're starting with... There's a Chancellor of the Annex in play. We have to remember not to walk into the Chancellor. Alright, let's get this one. This is more colors. Alright. I don't... We could pending this, but we have the Stony Silence, so we don't really need to. Maybe we're supposed to. Just so they can't Asmo this turn. But it's okay. Let's get the other... Let's get the other one of these. Alright, so now I'm just going to... Pending the Asmo. Let's just pending Asmo. Done. We'll pay for the Chancellor. Okay, yes. Yes. Pay for the Chancellor. Play the Hall. Yield. Saga's pretty good. Saga's a good one. They have a Stoneforge Mystic. They have Ranger Captain, huh? Ranger Captain. Alright, let's play Stony Silence. Place lands. Yield. Alright, the question is, are we cycling the Shark Typhoon for no value? I think we are. I think we need to do that. We need to find some way to answer this stuff. I guess Shark Typhoon chumps for one, right? Shadow Sphere. Let's cycle this. Doink, doink. Yeah, let's cycle. We're looking for Solitude or something like that. Oh, there we go. That seems good. That seems even better. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Teferi. And we're going to... Oh, what are you going to do? I guess we'll unsummon the Saga. We'll just unsummon the Saga. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We're just killing time, right? Think we died? Why do you think we died? I think we are, in fact, alive and well. I think we are, in fact, alive and well. 1, 2... Dress down. Teferi goes up. Play land. Yield to the turn. Alright. It's unfortunate that it took so long for them to do stuff that they couldn't really have any real fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast. Alright. That was a good game, but they took too much time on Moto with food tokens in the first game. We probably could have won the second game. That's an interesting deck our opponent was playing. They're playing really cool stuff. They're playing, like, that shoal. God, I don't even remember the name of that shoal. Shining Shoal? What shoal was that? That thing almost killed us. Okay, this hand's reasonable. Somewhat reasonable hands. Ban Asmo for being stupid. He is. They are a pretty silly card. This hand sucks. Why does this hand suck? Alright, we'll keep. I don't think so. I think there's a bunch of cute stuff, but I don't think anything's really good. I mean, Sheldred's Edict is going to be cool. What's up, Celtics banner? The combo card, there's that 5-mana thing. Explore. We're playing against another Dwarven Mind deck? No Ragavan. Thoughtseize. Oh no. Our counterspell. Thoughtseize is very annoying. This card's very annoying to play against. Like, incredibly annoying. Okay, let's play this. Oh, we're definitely cycling the Shark Typhoon for 1 here. Yeah, no, this is, it could be done Scapeshift, but it's probably just this. It's probably just this nonsense. Alright, we're gonna cycle the Shark Typhoon for 1, and then we'll pending this. Just creativity. Just creativity doing creativity, boring things. Blue. Mana. 1, 2. Cycle this. 1, 2. Done. So these lists are the Jund versions of this? Oh, well, I guess we just do that. Alright, if we fetch the... There's no way to do this cleanly, right? We'd have to fetch the red land, the black... We'd have to fetch the Esper Triome tapped. And then we need to pending this. So we just have to pending it now. We'll just pending it right now. That card's way too good. I guess I should have... I wish Snapcaster Mage was a good card. I wish Snapcaster Mage could be a homie again. I love Snapcaster. Are you going for this? I mean, you saw my solid, dude. Yeah, get in for 1. Hell yeah. Get in for 1. Has Waffle given up on Timeless Dragon? As of 2 days ago, yes. Transmogrify. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Bonk. Alright. We couldn't crack this and cast the Leyline Binding because the black land comes into play tapped. We can from now on, but we couldn't then. Alright, yield to the turn. I think the solution is ban all Modern Horizons 2 cards. Modern Horizons 1 has some real... Explore, sure. Bitter Reunion. Okay. Okay. Bitter Reunion, sure. Discards an Archon of Cruelty. Oh, 1 good plays Yawgmoth. Nice, Janini. Nice. Zerk plays. He's good. Blue, 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 Deluge. Okay, so we want Archmage Charm. We probably want the Dress Down. Dress Down. Just its cycles, right? It's just 2 mana cycle. Alrighty. I think we're in an okay spot now. We have a Counterspell. We also have a solid dude. Unfortunately, the Archon only comes into play... Oh, stop that. That's not nice. Blue. Blue. Counter target spell. This way, if they do get an Archon in play, we can dress down the Archon. Which they're probably going to cast whatever. Fable. Boo, Fable. Boo, Fable's so good. Fable's so good. Alright, let's get Hallowed Fountain tapped. Play this. The question is, do we just Solitude this? No. We have to do it at the end of their turn. We have to be patient. Right. I'd like to see some changes to Modern, but that's okay. Discarded 2 cards. They discarded a Bloodstained Mire and an Arid Mesa. That's probably pretty good for them. Okay. Let's go to 15 here. 1, 2, another Fable. Gross. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Alright, we're going to have to Solitude one of these. We don't have much of a choice, right? If I play this now, they could just Bitter Reunion and get it, right? I don't really have a choice. If I tap out on my main phase, that doesn't seem very good for me. Seems like horrible things will happen to me if I do that. Bad things will happen to me if I tap out on my main phase. That's what I tend to think. Alright. I guess we pay 2 here, and we can Deluge. We can also... I don't think we're hard casting the Shark Typhoon. We can cycle the Shark Typhoon, which is something we can do. We're going to probably need to use this Stress Down to... They're probably going to get an Archon in play, unfortunately, this turn. Alright, we will cycle the Shark Typhoon? Or we could take 3. We can go to 9. It's fine. Go to 9 life. No big deal. I want to hard cast. I want to cast the Memory Deluge. If at all possible, I'd like to cast the Memory Deluge. Dress Down is pretty sweet. If they just do nothing here, I'll just hard cast the Deluge. And look for a Verdict plus Counterspell. Which we could probably find pretty easily. No, we can't hard cast the Shark Typhoon. We can't hard cast the Shark Typhoon, unfortunately. Maybe we can later in the game, but we have to, like, not die this turn. I don't want to die. Wrenn and 6, sure. Okay. Maybe we Shark Typhoon to kill the Wrenn. 1, 2, 3, 4. They only have 1 card left. No, we can deal with that another time. Let's just draw 2 cards. Let's just dig through time, shall we? Alright, let's get Teferi and Solitude. These cards are kind of shit. They don't really do much. Oh, I thought I was in their end step. Oh, shit. I thought this was their end step. Oh, it was their end step. It was their end step. Well, let's play Teferi. Let's play a Teferi. Let's bounce the Goblin. And let's pass the turn. So, Kiki-Jiki's flipping is very bad for us. Yeah. So, we have to watch out for dying to Kiki-Jiki here. They can make a lot of reflections here. This is going to become tricky. Maybe I should just hard cast the Solitude right now and kill the reflection of Kiki-Jiki, but we'll wait. No, if we do that, then they could just wait till their end step and do it. We'll see if they activate the reflection or do something. Ugh. Why? Why do you have to do that? That's so fucking mean. That's so mean. Ah, vomit. Alright, I guess we're gonna play the dress down. No, whatever. Probably. Alright, let's cast dress down. Let's cast dress down. Okay. Yep. Thoughtseize resolves. Took the Shark Typhoon. What a terrible situation for us to be in. We are just in a very bad situation. Very bad. Yep. Why'd they attack with this? What? What? I guess they just don't have it. They just don't have it. Oh, that was... Now that is a draw. Now that is a draw. Clean up on aisle, whatever the hell this is. Now that is a draw. Ooh, alright. We're in business. And business of hoping that they don't draw whatever the hell it is that they are going to draw. Another dwarf. Explorer, yes. I guess I don't want to take one from this dwarf, right? If I take one from this dwarf, it's really bad for me. I go to 6, which is dead to 2 lightning bolts. I don't think they have 2 lightning bolts. I'll go to 6. I don't want to tap out and then get Archons or whatever. So we'll do this at the end of turn. Alright, return the land. Play the fetch. Hardcast Archon. Hell yeah. Alright. So, why didn't they want to do this pre-combat? So I'm going to go to 3 here. Am I dead to a lightning bolt? Do you have a lightning bolt? Am I dead to you? Glad we got to slow roll this. Cool. Okay. That was frustrating. It's very hard to beat 3 Thoughtseizes in your control deck. Alright, so we want... What do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we... We kind of do want the dress down. I think we want the rest in peace. I think we want all of these cards. This is too crazy. But I think we want all of these cards. I can make a justifiable case for all of these cards. But like, alright, I don't want to get Thoughtseized. I want to kill Ren in 6. I want to counter their stuff. Thoughtseizes, Lightning Bolts, Veil of Summers. But Dress Down stops... Shave a Shark Typhoon. Shave Pending. Chalice won't work with what? You guys don't think stopping... So, alright. They're going to have... What are they going to have? They're going to have Veil of Summers. They're going to have Thoughtseizes. They're going to have Lightning Bolts, right? You don't think Chalice is good against that? I mean, we lost the game to... I don't know. I mean, it's cycles, right? This cycles for 2. And we don't have these in, so calm down. Calm down with the criticism on that one. Oh. Let's see. Do we want Rest in Peace? Are they a persist deck? Kind of feels like they're a persist deck. Let's shave a Charm. And let's shave a Solitude? That can't be right. Let's shave a verdict. Let's do like this. I mean, Fire Ice in theory can kill 2 dwarfs, right? In theory. Let's try this. Let's try this configuration of our shenanigans. Would you like to play first? Yes. Keep. Alright, so this gets... Yeah. I think we're gonna get... I think we get Jund one? No, we'll get the white one. We'll get white mana. Bonk. And then we will cast Chalice on one. So this should do something. Well, not only does it kill 2 dwarfs, but it also kills the goblin. Alright, so they have Ren and 6 here, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? Fortunately, that card's just going to beat us. We're literally going to lose the game to that Ren and 6 on 2. Guess we could Spreading Seas, but that doesn't stop that we don't want them to play a... We don't want them to play... what's it called? Fable. We don't want them to just play Fable here, so we'll just leave up our mana and pretend like we have something. We could ice something, but I don't think we need to ice something. We'll just pretend like we have Counterspell mana. I'll fetch up the Rug Triome, and we can ice. It looks like they're just going to jam. That's so tilting that they just jam it. I don't think I would ever jam this like this. But unfortunately, our red fetchable to kill this thing is in our hand. Guess maybe I should have thought this one through better, but... Alright. Let's fire this. And we can ice one of the... If we Spreading Seas one of these, they won't be able to get a Dwarven Mine next turn. So they can't get a Dwarven Mine here because they only have... They won't have the third mountain for the Dwarven Mine to come into play unchecked. I guess they could go like Bitter Ordeal Persist, but I mean, I find it interesting. There's another Fable. Cool. Cool. Let's see. We have to deal with this Ren here. I guess we can Binding. We can Memory Deluge at the end of their turn for a Leyline Binding to answer this Ren. We could also Archmage Charm the Goblin Shaman. Now here's a question. What if we Hallowed Moonlight here in response to this trigger? Does that exile this? It should, right? Yeah, let's do that. That seems kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's Hallowed Moonlight this stupid Fable. Alright. Boink. And I'm going to Archmage Charm this Goblin Shaman, too. Because I'm going to take this thing. Bitter Reunion. Okay. We're totally safe. They discard a land. Alright. I want to take this Goblin Shaman. I want it to belong to me. Because we have to hit this Ren and 6, because it's about to ultimate. So we're going to Archmage Charm this Goblin Shaman before it can attack so they don't get a treasure. Yeah, it's dangerously high. Like Twitch chat all the time. Dangerously high. Just discarding lands. They've discarded nothing but lands. Actual. So high. So high all the time. Alright. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Gain control of the Shaman. They still have a land drop for this turn, right? Or did they play their land? I don't remember. They did so much shit. This is turn 5, so they have another land drop that they can make. We steals it. This is at 7 loyalty. And they have to discard. Alright. They've done a lot of looting. Alright. Let us attack their Wrenn and 6. Let us attack their Wrenn and 6. Alright. Crisis averted. Do we Deluge now to try and hit a land drop, or we just chill? I think we just chill. We got a pretty good hand here. I'm pretty happy with our hand. This unlocked the second white to hardcast a Solitude on this, which is good. We also have Deluge at the end of turn. Beseiju, the Chalice of the Void. Uh-oh. Hot dog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Would you like to use... Yes. I will get a Plains. I don't know if it's a free land. I feel like I'm about to get Thoughtseize like 8 times. I guess I can veto this. Dwarven Mine, yes. Fable. Okay. Another Fable. I'm going to Solitude this Reflection at the end step. Alright, so now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Solitude. Exile this Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Untap. Play Heliods. Attack Wrenn, attack Wrenn. Alright. I guess we should do this now. No, let's do this now. Let's get Binding and Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon. More looting on their behalf. We do have a Leyline Binding here. We could get the Wrenn and 6 now, but it doesn't really do much. Maybe we should have vetoed before we attacked. But I feel like if we tap out with Verdict, we'll just get persisted or whatever. They have a Beseiju in their hand, so this Leyline Binding isn't going to do much. Shit. I guess we cycle Shark Typhoon to make a 1/1. That doesn't really do much. Yeah, I guess that resolves. I guess we're discarding the Binding. Persistent Thoughtseize are just very hard to beat. Creatures gain haste. Shit. We just dead. We just dead. Did I just fuck up that badly? Did I need to cycle this Shark Typhoon for a Solitude? If I draw a Counterspell here, I'm gonna cry. because I played terribly and I deserve to lose. Alright, well, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, actually, Chief Crowfoot did that on Twitter. No. This guy. He said that. He's just like... No, I can't click on his name. He's like... This card doesn't die to Unholy Heat, doesn't die to Binding, doesn't die to Solitude, block stuff. Alright, we just got demolished. We just, like, sat there forever and let them do their thing, so we deserve to lose. But... Oh, there's the rest in peace? Alright. That sucked. That sucked. They just got so much filter and draw and stuff that we just were not able to compete. Unfortunate. They had discard 2, drew 17 cards. They had Thoughtseizes we had to counter. That seems like an incredibly difficult matchup. I guess we can keep this hand. It's kind of lame, but we have a Cycler. Terminate. Tron, huh? Oh, goody. Oh, goody gumdrops. Tron. Oh, it's Eldrazi Tron. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's useless Tron. It's Silly Billy Tron. I guess I should maybe ice this during the upkeep. Let's just get that card out of here. We don't really have anything. We'll just take it. We'll take the 3, see what they do here. Alright, so let's crack. And let's get this. And then we can go... Now we can Binding that thing. Now, we have a choice here. I think we tap the Eldrazi Temple on their turn. I think we go upkeep, yield, tap the Temple. I think that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, ice. Chalice on 1. Ooh, Urza Saga. Annoying. I don't think we Chalice on 1. They're going to have Tron. They're going to have Tron, unfortunately. Chalice on 4 is actually not a bad... I mean, we might actually have to do that. So they're gonna get a Urza's Mine. So they're gonna have 47,000 mana, and we have a Dress Down and some lands. Okay. Reality Smash. Oh, Thought-Knot's here would be the best here. Chalice on 2. Well, you son of a gun. I guess we have to do this, and we're gonna draw land. Good. Another land. Guess that's not a land. But it's a spell. Now we draw the counterspell, huh? I'm going to wait for them to Karn and wish for liquid metal coating and play liquid metal coating into that Chalice. That's what we're waiting for. That's going to make me so happy. It's not going to be funny when they do that. Steal the Chalice. Another map. Goody. Alright, well, I can play the Solitude, exile this one, block this one, in theory. Provided they don't have a Dismember, which they probably have. Exile you. Block you. I'm trading my 5-drop for 4 mana and their lands. Okay, come on. Get liquid metal coating. Mystic Forge. Holy fuck. Well, we've lost the game to this Karn now. That's unfortunate. I guess I should have just taken the damage. I guess I can Archmage Charm to try and find a Leyline Binding for that Karn. Yay. Yay. Get out of here, stupid. Get out of here, stupid. Well, the problem is we're going to get dunked on by Mystic Forge now, though. Maybe I should have just countered the Mystic Forge. But the problem is they have enough mana for Sundering Titan and shit like that. So, that's unfortunate. We are getting dunked on by the Eldrazi. Urza's Tower. 8 mana. Okay, we're done here. We are done. We're not beating this. I guess Flame Blitz. We don't want the Chalice. I think we want Flame Blitz. I think we want Crumble. I think we want Spreading Seas. Veto too, I guess. Don't need ice. Oh no, I guess Dress Down does stuff, but I don't know. I don't know, man. This seems like a hard matchup. Probably want the problem is, like, they have these, like, big ridiculous cards like Karn that you just can't deal with very easily. I guess Flame Blitz deals with Karn, but the stuff they get to tutor for is just wild. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. Reveal this. This hand's not great, but, I mean, it's got lands and spells in it. We can fetch out our Triome lands. We'll have to cycle this Dress Down early just to get to some business. Maybe 5 lands this is just too many lands. I shouldn't have even thought about keeping it. But well, now we'll have all our mana here. Eldrazi Temple. I'm actually going to keep the Dress Down for the following turn. I'm going to keep the Dress Down in case they play Thought-Knot Seer. Thought-Knot Seer would be, like, the best reason to Dress Down. Because we can Thought-Knot Seer, and then we can Dress Down the Thought-Knot Seer. And then Exhibition Map. I guess this resolves. Maybe I'm supposed to veto that. Oh, Saga. Alright, well, I guess I'm saving the Dress Down now for that Saga. Unfortunate. Not unfortunate, but I guess just the way it is. Okay. Your turn, opponent. Your turn. So, we have to be careful. They're going to have, like, really scary things in their deck. Really scary. I'm countering this. This is Tron. Don't want to play against Tron. I want to draw Crumble to Dust. That's what I want to do. Want to draw Crumble to Dust. Maybe I should have paid 2 life there in case I dress down into a Archmage Charm. If I do that, I'll probably lose the game. We are playing the 1 Crumble. Expedition map. Alright, well, good thing I blew that Dovin's veto to stop them from getting Tron. Urza's power plant. Okay. This is not good. This is dangerous. Alright, well, at least this will lose haste. Dress down. Counterspell? Oh, well, that's feels about right. I guess I cycle this. They don't have a Karn. Karn will just wish for whatever. Oh, perfect. Perfect. One turn too late. Okay, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Unfortunately, we can't cast Solitude. We could return Kaheera, pitch the Solitude, right? But I think we can hold up Counterspell, Archmage Charm. We can Archmage Charm this turn. If they don't do anything, we can Reality Smasher. Chalice on 2. Well, let's Counterspell the Chalice on 2. Counterspell. Alright, we're gonna have to, I guess, counter this. Now we're gonna go dress down. Alright, so we can hardcast this to exile this. And if they have a Karn, we just kind of lose. 5 mana. Alright, so I'm going to play the Solitude. Going to exile their Reality Smasher. And then this Reality Smasher resolves. Vomit. Well, guess I should have kept the Flame Blitz around, but they can get all kinds of stuff here. All kinds of crazy shit. All kinds of crazy shit. I don't know what they're gonna get. But I do know that Mystic Forge. Oh, they can cast Mystic Forge. Cool. Well, we can't beat that card. Exile the top card. So, I'm not going to dress down. I want them to attack with the Reality Smasher so I could kill the Karn, but they're not gonna. I need to dress down now to draw a card anyway. Just so I can... Alright. So we can kill the Karn this way. Okay, this is about as good as we could ask for. We literally couldn't ask for better cards than this. So this kills the Reality Smasher. Then we play the land. We kill the Karn. But the problem is they have Mystic Forge. And Mystic Forge is crazy value. We're going to get destroyed and buried by this Mystic Forge. We have to stop them from drawing and casting another Karn. Reality Shaper. Okay. I mean, I guess I fight over this. I can get the Kaheera, the Orphan Guard, and these things swing and trade with this. I don't win the game by countering this spell. I have to save this, I think. Warping Whale, make a 1/1. Oh, they're just casting off the top of their deck. I need to exile this Mystic Forge. That's what I need to do. Mystic Forge is just dunking on me and making me look foolish. Mystic Forge is doing the good work for them. Yeah, if we would have countered this, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, good land. Good land to draw. Good land to draw. Alright. Think we're dead. I guess I should play this. I guess I should have played this, but it's not really gonna matter much, I don't think. I think we're just gonna get buried by this Mystic Forge. How many spells do you think they're going to cast off this Forge? That's the real question. That card's banned in Vintage. That card's so busted, Mystic Forge. Restricted in Vintage, sorry. Matter Reshaper. Okay, that was from the hand. Exile top card of your library. Urza's Saga. A Karn. Alright, we have to counter the Karn. Karn gets something heinous. I don't think we can win this game. They defeated me pretty soundly. Well, we were 2-0. The wheels have come off. The wheels have come off. We were 2-0. Okay. I completely agree. I completely agree. It does not seem like it has the flexibility to deal with the wide variety of Modern's diverse metagame. But it does feel like it could beat up on Murktide or like decks like that. But, you know, how are you ever beating Tron? Kendog, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Alright. As soon as I said we could beat up on Murktide, now we're getting paired against Murktide. So I better watch myself because I just talk shit. Yeah. You get to pick the decks you want to beat. I just said we'd probably beat up on Murktide, so now we're going to get to play against Murktide. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's a... Control is the rock, paper, scissors. It's part of the rock, paper, scissors cog of Modern matchups. And you can kind of skew what you want to beat, but at the end of the day, there's stuff that beats up on you pretty hard. They ditched a Ragavan, which is good. Okay, so we have the Leyline Binding. Consider. I wonder if they're looking for that second land. Put a card on top of their library. It must be the second land. They must have been looking for a land. This land gives them Delirium, which is adorable. Yep. Yup. Yep, yup, 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 yup. Wow. They didn't crack this fetch? That's so crazy. They didn't crack this fetch to give this thing Delirium to hit me for 3. I guess they wanted the card that they were drawing with the bauble. Kind of wild. Alright, so we play this. When's the new set releasing on Arena? I don't know when it's releasing on Arena. It's probably the same day it's releasing on Magic Online, which is in February 7th, I guess. So when the stuff's releasing on Magic Online? Tuesday. Alright, I'm going to Leyline Binding this now. I'm going to get the Triome, and we're going to Leyline Binding this now. So they don't get any more Surveils. They can't Spell Pierce this. We're doing it right now. Get out of here. Okay. Now we got that little stupid aggro thing out of the way. Now we can... 1, 2... Ledger Shredder. Absolutely. We'll play this. We could cycle a Shark Typhoon here. I'm not really doing much. Alright. I'm gonna respond with a... I'm gonna do nothing. We could dress down in response. We don't need to dress down. So that way maybe they don't get the second Connive. Ragavan. Alright, we'll be casting Supreme Verdict next turn. Maybe we won't. We probably will. I'm going to cast this Dress Down, though. Gonna cast this Dress Down to draw a card. Dress Down, this isn't really the matchup for Dress Down. What's that real, Coleman? This isn't really the matchup for Dress Down. But, We can use this to kill a Dashing Ragavan later in the game. Right? We could save this and, like, use this later, where this is just clunky and derpy. Alright. Dress down. Counterspell. Let's fetch out Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Untap. Play Hall. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Verdict. Verdicto. Okay. Maybe that was like Panic Verdict, but I don't know. I guess if they play a Murktide now, we could just cycle the Shark Typhoons, tap it, ice it, do all kinds of stuff. Murktide's a scary card here. Iteration's not too bad. Because they're only going to have a total of 4 mana this turn. They've already used 2 of it. Has Hall been good? I don't know. Seems a little good when you're already winning. When you already are at late game, it seems good. But I'm not as apt at using it as other people are, like Watu. So, I mean, if we were playing a deck, I could return Dress Down every turn, you know? Yeah, it does seem pretty spicy to do that. Expressive Iteration. Sure. Sure, you can expressively iterate. I want to save this counterspell for Murktide. Ragavan has entered the exile zone. Dash it. Dash it. Okay. They're not going to dash it. What a shame. We're going to cycle Shark Typhoon here. Make it 2/2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bup, bup, bup. Done. Alright. We're looking for a land drop here. We're looking for a land drop. Alright. That works. There's our land drop. We're going to leave the Shark back to block. And we'll probably end up cycling another Shark Typhoon here to block the Ragavan. Because that's usually how this shit goes. They'll kill that one. And then we'll cycle the other Shark Typhoon, which they'll probably kill. Another Ledger Shredder. Okay. Nah, not really. Nothing's too crazy. I don't know. The set's kind of... I kind of want to try the 5-mana Thrun card in Yawgmoth, because that card seems pretty cool. Seems pretty powerful. But I don't know. Might be a little too derpy. Excuse me. Alright. So they're going to Unholy Heat this. We'll give them their Connive. No, it's better. It's hexproof except for green. And indestructible? I don't know. It blocks things without having to regen. Which is the big thing. Right? Like, you don't have to regen. I mean, what's the green thing that's going to target it in Modern? I'll wait. Yeah, it's a 5/4, so it can block rhinos, and it's indestructible on your turn. Alright, here comes the Murktide. Sure. No, because that's black, right? Abzan Charm's black. Alright, let's cast Solitude. Get rid of this. I don't know how it's worded, but it's only green things? Guy's Revenge. It has to be green, not pure green. Okay, so I guess you can target it with some stuff. Grist still is great, as usual. As usual, Grist is just the best thing you could be doing. But we knew this. We knew this long ago. Long ago, we knew this. Attack with Solitude. No blocks? No blocks. I kind of would like to make a land drop this turn. So I feel like I'm gonna do this now. I want to get a land drop. This is what I want. I guess we could take these two and play Chalice on one. That doesn't seem very good. I mean, Chalice on one seems good. But let's also take a Delta. Play this. I don't want to give him a Connive. We'll start off next turn with a Chalice on one. And then we'll go from there. Alright. They're just not doing anything. No attacks, no blocks, no nothing. Nice. Alright. Let's start off with... Actually, we start off with Pending now. We'll start off with Pending. So they don't get a loot. They don't get anything. And then we'll go Chalice on one. So what's in their hand? Bunch of Spell Pierces. Okay, so that gets exiled. So now let's go Chalice on one. Chalice on one. Maybe this is just greedy. Maybe I don't need to do this. Spell Snare. I guess I'm going to counter this. I really don't want them to Unholy Heat or Ragavan or DRC. Chalice on one really does a number against this deck. Does everyone hate Scam? Everyone hates Scam except for the few people that play it. It's the worst deck to play against. It's awful. Okay, what do we want against them? We want Rest in Peace. We want... Don't think we want the Dress Downs. Wow, the people that win with it, they get their one game win with it, and they're like, "Oh, this is the best deck ever." So we want Chalice. Yeah. It's just this all-in deck. It's just very all-in. Kind of just, oh, do I win? I've done this Scam thing. Do I win? Okay. So, unfortunately, we have to play around Blood Moon this next game. Playing around Blood Moon is going to be important. Yeah. So, what one of these cards do we want? We don't really want Dress Down. Spreading Seas doesn't do anything. Crumble, no. They don't... I mean, some lists used to play a Jace. I guess we'll play Veto. We'll play Veto Corleone here. Alright, so we have to make sure that we fetch our basic planes. I lost a Scam earlier in the day. I was doing 2 prelims. And I lost a Scam because I played badly. And oh man, was I so tilted. I guess we can keep this. This hand's not great. Ragavan, huh? Oh, we're probably just going to have to Solitude this. I mean, maybe we could let it hit us. What's the worst thing that happens if it hits us? No. No, we're not gonna. We're just gonna... I'm not gonna mess around with that Ragavan hitting me. If that Ragavan hits me and hits some certain things that are in my deck, I'll rage, and I will never stop raging. I'll rage out, be angry, and then never recover. I'm not cracking this because I'm not sure if I want the planes because they're gonna Blood Moon me, or if I want a Triome for the Chalice. Well, this puts me right to the test immediately. I can jam the Chalice on one. I don't think I do that. I think I can be a little patient. Jamming the Chalice on one into their obvious counterspell is not good. I don't know. It could be a sideboard for Modern. Because, like, to be able to stop, you know. But the problem is if you get it on the draw. Like, if you get it and you're on the draw and you have that card and you just, like, don't do anything, it feels like it would feel bad, man. It feels bad, man. Snow-covered island. I'm still not going to fetch here because I don't know what I want to get. If I want to get a white source to play around Blood Moon. Okay, so this is our only planes left in the deck. So we'll go 1, 2, Chalice of the Void on 1. What does that do? It doesn't really do anything for me. So I'm just going to hold up Archmage Charm. We'll hold up Archmage Charm. If they have a Spell Pierce, they'll just Spell Pierce the Chalice and it won't do anything. I mean, you could play it out of the sideboard, I guess. I don't know. It needs to be tested. It needs to be tested. It needs to be played with. Because as it stands right now, like, you don't really know if it's going to be good or not. Alright. I'm going to fetch... We're going to start getting some of these Triome mana. Maybe I'm just going to get an island. No, we need the Triome. Let's get the Raffine's Tower. Okay. Now we can play around Spell Pierce, but they could just have a counterspell. We'll just use an Archmage Charm during their turn, and then we'll go from there, right? Playing a Chalice just means we're only playing a Chalice, which isn't exactly the healthiest thing for us. Just because, like, we want to be... I don't know. We want to be... What is this? Blood Moon. Who would have guessed that you had a Blood Moon? Not me. Counter target spell. This card is a doozy. Hopefully, yay, it resolves. Well, that's lovely. If you were doing the trophy race, what would you play? I would play, if I was doing the trophy race, I'd probably just play Hammer. I think Hammer's, it's the quickest, right? Like, trophy racing is all about, like, you could play this Azorius deck, but it, like, wouldn't do anything because it's so goddamn slow and derpy, right? So I think trophy racing is all about the speed in which you play. When the last time I was serious about trophy racing, I was playing Rhinos and I was doing leagues in under 2 hours. You know, just flying through the shit. Just flying, you know? And I think that's what the proper way to trophy race is just fly through all the crap. And I think as long as you fly through the crap, you'll get to the stuff you really want to, you know? You'll get to the decks that you want to, because it's about speed, trophy racing. Because if you take, 4 hours a league like this league's taking, you don't get as many, you're just not going to get as many trophies. It's just a matter of numbers, these trophy races. You just need the most attempts. Most attempts. Resolves. Alright. It was. The problem is I don't have enough planning to do another one, and I'm lazy. I'd love to do another one. Alright, let's get an island here, and let's... This resolves. I'm going to just Archmage Charm myself. I just need to draw spells. We just need to draw spells to get up on card advantage. Like, I really want to draw a Teferi here and just unsummon that. Okay, we'll just play Solitude and bounce it, or Solitude and swords it. We have Chalice on 1, so you have to at least imagine that, like, a bunch of the cards in their hand are pretty dead right now because of the Chalice. So hopefully we can continue that trend and just kind of run them out. All right. We got them. So we kind of beat up on Murktide, but we lost to... What did we lose to? We lost to Creativity, and we lost to Eldrazi-tron. 2 horrible matchups. Let's see what we opened in our chest. We opened a Assault Formation. Now that's a card. I will do another trophy race at some point. Yeah. Well, there's the fact that they have Wrenn and 6. It's just... Wrenn and 6 just defeats control all on its own. I'm going to draw an extra card every turn. How you feel about that? Oh, and I have looting and stuff. This list is fun. I really enjoy this list, but... I don't know about this. Like, this. Obviously, Watu's a smarter guy than me. He knows what's up. But I don't know what's up. But the 4 Deluges was pretty sick. I really liked this. Yeah, Shadow is not. Shadow had its time in the sun, and now it's gone, and now it faded. Alright. Let's stop now with that list. Stop here. Alright. No, there's nothing new.